Alright, so apparently the AI filtered version of Grace Ashcroft was so bad that Capcom is taking the backlash as a compliment. When your fans say that this looks like a TikTok filter from hell and your response is awesome, that means we did our job correctly, you know for a fact that this DLSS 5 nonsense has just become the villain of the industry, okay? Let's get into it. Shoutouts to IGN for the article. Resident Evil Requiem producer sees DLSS 5 backlash as a positive because it meant we got the design right. Capcom is glad people had such strong opinions on her design. Resident Evil Requiem producer Masato Kumazawa, I'm proud of myself for pronouncing that word correctly, has said Capcom sees the drama surrounding the DLSS 5 AI version of Grace Ashcroft as a positive, because it proved Capcom got the design right the first time around. And yeah, I gotta say, Resident Evil 9 is already fantastic to begin with, so for another company to step in and say, hey, we totally made your graphics even better and it's just a glorified TikTok filter, yeah, it says a lot. This is like my 50th video on the DLSS 5 drama, but I'm not even going to waste my time keeping track of it at this point. It's never going to end. I need to just shut up about that. But yes, maybe drop a like and subscribe if you're tired of AI trying to fix things that were not broken in the first place. This channel keeps track of all the AI BS that's seeping into gaming and art and general geek culture, so yeah, maybe you stick around if you want to keep track on all that. Kumazawa offered a deep dive into the development of the latest entry in the classic survival horror franchise during an interview with Eurogamer. When it asked the team if it took anything away from the conversation regarding the controversial NVIDIA technology, he said the negative reaction only served as proof that fans preferred Grace's original design. And yeah, Grace looks great. The fact that a lot of players commented they really liked the original design of Grace and didn't want to see it change was positive, Kumazawa said about commenting on Capcom's involvement in the DLSS 5 reveal. It meant we got the design right and points to the fact that Grace quickly established herself as a fan favorite, and that people had such strong opinions on her design. Grace Ashcroft made her debut in the franchise as one of Resident Evil Requiem's 2 playable characters when it launched in February. Despite being paired with the Titan that is Leon Scott Kennedy, fans quickly fell in love with the part that she played in its story. Because, you know, Grace was supposed to be the sneaky deaky, oh, hey, this is survival horror part, and Leon Kennedy was the I'm a veteran, I'm just gonna kick everyone's ass part. And yeah, it was the perfect balance between survival horror and power fantasy in the RE franchise. And I'm going off topic. According to Kumazawa, it seems this is also partially why fans rejected the version of her altered by AI that NVIDIA revealed in March. The footage revealed by the tech giant attempted to sell its DLSS 5 update as the next step in gaming visuals, but was immediately met with criticism. While games like Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion, Hogwarts Legacy, and Starfield were all featured in its reveal video, it was Resident Evil Requiem, specifically Grace Ashcroft, that was established as the face of most fans' dissatisfaction. Most compared the DLSS 5 version of the character's face to the kind of AI filters featured on some social media apps. One popular fan comment at the time said, "This is horrendous, like someone put an AI filter on it that's not even Grace." At least some Capcom developers seemingly did not know NVIDIA had plans to include Resident Evil Requiem in the DLSS 5 showcase prior to its reveal. Bethesda also later acknowledged the backlash, explaining that its artists would have more control over the technology and would hopefully avoid AI criticisms in the future. Capcom has said it plans to utilize AI to help it during game development, but will steer clear of generative AI. In the meantime, Kumazawa makes it sound like players don't need to worry about Grace getting an AI-generated makeover anytime soon. My personal take is this. Honestly, this is just what happens when AI becomes the default solution, okay? This is just what happens. By default, nobody wants their favorite characters run through a machine that smooths out every human detail like a beauty filter for NPCs, right? So, when you guys inevitably see more AI entering and getting injected into the art direction of future titles, get ready to see even more backlash. Because as much as I don't enjoy admitting it, I know for a fact that there are going to be some games that unironically try to utilize AI filter. Well, there already are. Look at the Roblox video that I made a while back. Roblox thought it would be a really good idea to have AI upscaling graphics in their blocky-ass game. Like, what were they thinking over there? Just keep an eye out because, well, I hate to be a doomer, but it is more than likely gonna get worse. But yes, those are my thoughts. What are y'all's? Whatever it is, be sure to let me know in the comment section. This is Jack Talks Back, signing out. You guys have a good one.